The year is 1936. The Napoleon family still reigns over all of France, all of Italy, parts of Africa, and now Western Germany. After the Great War of 1914, in which Britain and Russia found themselves in an unlikely alliance with the French Empire against the Prussians, Austrians, and the Ottomans. The Entente nearly won the war. However, at the peace deal, the relations between Britain and France soured even more, leaving France to be left to its own devices. During the peace deal at the end of the war, many German states were set up as French puppet states, basically preventing Prussia from establishing a new united German state. With the peace deal, the monarchy of Prussia was forced to abdicate from the Prussian throne, leaving behind a Prussian parliamentary republic. This new Prussia still had the same dream that Bismarck had, the unification of the German states and to establish themselves as the new rulers of Europe. Welcome to the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, The Gates of Versailles. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little intro that I made. So yeah, today we are playing as Prussia in the mod Gates of Versailles, which basically, as you can tell from the intro, Napoleon stayed in France, and World War One was not Germany versus the Allies; it was Prussia versus the Allies, and which basically prevented Prussia from unifying all of Germany, like Bismarck did back in the 1860s. So yeah, this time we are reliving that dream. We're gonna push the French back out of German lands and curb stop Napoleon. However, before we can do that, we have to wait for some events to fire involving the Swedish Civil War, as well as choosing our Democratic Party. I decided to go with the Deutsche National Volksparty because they provide nice resource bonuses, and I think that'll be better than getting the production efficiency cap.
Oh crap, we had a coalition? Oh, there was. No, we need support. Go ahead and start lobbying. What?
So what you just saw is that we have to make sure the Reichstag supports us through decisions. And there will be these random events that'll pop up in which we have to make a choice, either lose stability to get Reichstag support or lose Reichstag support but gain war support. It's a big balancing act. However, if we have enough Reichstag support, we're able to gain bonuses to our country. So after waiting a bit and doing some more Reichstag decisions, the Swedish Civil War finally kicked off between the Wilhelmites and the Heroldites, which gives us an opportunity that we can take advantage of. So first we sent over some advisors, and then through some support through the Reichstag, we declared war on Mecklenburg, invaded it, as well as defeated Denmark and helped out the Wilhelmites in taking over Sweden, which gives us our first foothold in unifying Germany. So during this time, France decides to take a more expansionist route, as though they don't have enough power already in Europe. They decided to invade Flanders, and that proposes a bit of a problem for us because it means that I actually have to build up my military in order to contest against the French army.
Oh, this is. Oh, wait, no. So, do that. Okay, so we need Saxony in order to continue to do that. So, want to, focus on the Navy. Because if we have control over the seas right here, man, France is really going at it.
So, as France invades all of the Netherlands and we build up our army and navy, Saxony has a little Jacobist revolution, thus giving us an idea. What if we go in there and quote unquote liberate them? And by liberate, I mean incorporate them into Prussia, which also helps our end goal of unifying Germany. After a little bit of fighting against Saxonist forces, we fold them over like a pancake and incorporate them into the new Prussian state. So after some focuses involving Bavaria, We finally got two decisions, either annex them or puppet them. However, they weren't too keen about being annexed, so they declared war on us. And unlike Saxony, Mecklenburg, Denmark, and Sweden, they actually put up a fight. Like my air force wasn't able to break through them or anything. They just had like a crap ton of troops. The only way we were actually able to beat them is with intervention from the French, in which it may be the only time that we actually work together. As when we declare war on them, it might be a bit awkward, but hey, we take the help we can get.
Oh, my stability is rock bottom. What?
And it was during this war that I realized that I screwed up my government a bit. You see, there's this rewrite the Constitution decision. I did it plenty of times, and my stability dropped all the way down to 0. So I was having to do all these decisions to figure out, holy crap, how am I supposed to fix my stability? But thankfully, that doesn't come bite me in the ass later. But man, I should have paid attention. So thankfully, having 0 stability doesn't prevent me from doing the rest of the focus for during unification. As you can see, we got Württemberg back, as well as Baden for basically free, which gave us also a border with the French Empire. And during that time, we had one final decision, and that is to invade Westphalia and start the new Franco-Prussian War. During this time, I decided to start improving my industry, as well as getting a better Air Force going. And here is the Air Force template that I'll be using for the fighters, which basically will give us free air superiority, as well as let us bomb them to death. And with that being said, let the Franco-Prussian War of 1940 begin.
Ich schieß den Hirsch im wilden Forst, im tiefen Wald das Reh. Den Adler auf der Klippe horst, die Ente auf dem See. Kein Ort, der Schutz gewähren kann, wo meine Büchse zieht. Und dennoch hab ich lauter Mann die Liebe aufgewählt. Und dennoch hab ich lauter Mann die Liebe aufgewählt. Kampiere oft zur Winterszeit in Sturm und Wetternacht. Hab überreift und überschneit den Streit zum Bett gemacht. Auf Dornen schlief ich.
Ugh. There we go. Alright. It is time to establish what New Europe is gonna be like. We got the most points, victory points, nice. Okay. What should we do? I can do the no, actually let's no, I can't do that. I was hoping to like liberate Belgium right here, but that's not going to be possible.
So a little summary of the peace deal is that we decided to puppet France. We tried to create a little like East Berlin, West Berlin with Britain. However, the game didn't want that, so it just created a puppeted German state. We also decided to puppet the Netherlands and split Italy into two, alongside taking some colonies in Africa, creating a new, rather than Middle Africa, it is now Middle Northern Africa. And during this time, as I was looking through the menu of public states, I saw that a certain somebody had a war goal on me.
This will hopefully either turn out really badly or really good, who knows. Possibly the latter. Alright. Oh no, this okay. Okay, good. We're the ruler of France. Haha. Ironic. The North. God, that's so fun. Oh crap. What? Oh crap, they have a war goal against us? Oh no, that. And they're in a fucking alliance. Great.
So before Russia declares war on us, we decided to announce the unification of Germany, and then a super event plays out. I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not. We shall find out in the final copy of this video. But if it isn't, enjoy the super event.
Oh. Oh, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. We made Germany. Now we got a new focus. On the world stage. What's going on?
So after that little super event, we announced the new Europa Pact, basically the new Kaiserreich over Europe. And at this moment, Russia decided to leave the alliance with Britain. You know, the country who literally has the world's biggest navy, and declare war on us. And what's even funnier is that Britain must have really hated Russia because they went ahead and sent us some volunteers as well. But it was quite an easy war. It was just a really obnoxiously long war because it was not just Russia we were having to fight. We also had to capitulate Mongolia and Manchuria, as well as Finland. Three other countries that are on the other side of Asia. But thankfully, after some quick battles in the Caucasus and encircling most of their units at the beginning of the war, the Russian and Finnish front lines collapsed, allowing us to easily capitulate them. In the peace deal, I puppeted both Russia and Finland, making them not only our puppets, but alongside that, turning both of them democratic. So now we have two new democratic countries in Europe that are now a part of the European bloc. So after all of that of conquering Russia, we puppeted them, and at that moment I thought, okay, now I can go declare war on Austria. I declare war on Austria. However, it turns out Mongolia and Manchuria were at war with my Russian puppet. I had no idea they were. It turns out they were in an alliance with them, and they just, for whatever reason, weren't part of the peace deal. So we were still at war with them, and then I just sent some of my troops over there, and thankfully their army was a complete joke compared to our German might. So after all of that, the Europa Pact stands tall all over not only just Europe, but also all of Eurasia. So yeah, that's the Gates of Versailles mod as Prussia. Now this mod hasn't been updated in a long time. It finally got updated not that long ago, but they still need to add some like more in-depth focuses for like Prussia and whatnot, and possibly some focuses for the other German states. I don't know. Possibly one for Austria would be nice. I don't know. Possibly like a revenge against Napoleon and take all of Italy for themselves. That'd be nice. But yeah, besides that, I think it wasn't bad. So for The next videos, I plan on doing one for Helldivers 2 and another one for Hearts of Iron 4, and possibly another one for another war game. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Auf Wiedersehen, my comrades.